little bit of something. They're going to get a trophy, they're going to get a medal, and they're going to get a little bit of cash.
Okay.
You know, and that's going to be just to motivate them and to show them, you know what, we love them, the church loves them, God loves them. And that's what we're going to do. So from 2 o'clock onwards until the last fight, could be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. It's going to be at 56C Dollar Drive in Alton in Richards Bay. And we've got a lot of food stalls, hamburgers and chicken rolls, and we've got cold drinks for sale. All proceeds, every proceed will then be, and all profits will be calculated together. And we will then look at the clubs that are really in desperate need. We will then together go and buy the stuff. We're going to invite them on a Sunday morning when I do a service, and we're going to just bless the people and let them know that as a church and as God and as church, we love them. As a boxing community and what we do, we love the whole fighting and the boxing, and it's so exciting. And we just want to be a blessing completely. That's what it's all about. And to have good fun, but to work with excellence. It's going to be a powerhouse event. So I invite everybody, you know, come in. Let's do it together, and let's put Richards Bay on the map.
Okay, if I may ask, you already have people that have registered to fight on the 6th of July.
Yeah.
Is it closed, or they can still call you?
So let me hand that over to Coach, because he's running that side of it.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. We've closed the bouts because we've got 40 fighters, which means we have 20 bouts.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've already closed the registrations. I think it was closed like last week. So we needed to ensure that all the fighters are ready, and all the fighters, they're going to meet the weight requirements and the age. As I said before in our earlier interview, that we have separate categories. We have cadet, which start from 12 years to 14 years old, and then we have e-youth. E-youth starts from 15 years to 17 years old, and then we have e-elite, which start from 18 years to 40 years old.
Okay.
So lama categories we needed to ensure, because we are following our protocols of Isanab. So we need to ensure it's done appropriately, the right way, and we're gonna ensure that the fighters, the underage and overage fighters, are going to be signing indemnity forms as well, so that everything needs to be done appropriately. Because as Pastor Chet has said before, we have been running, actually observing other tournaments apart from the Sanabu tournament. They call it white collar in particular. So when they do a white collar, it's very different than the government approved tournament. Meaning kuna intricacies enziwayo in a way ukuthi they don't wear my headgear, they don't supervise in a sense of safety measures. So we're going to be working hand in hand with the Federation of Sanab to actually ensure everything is going to be a safe zone. It's going to be a safe place for the kids. It's going to be a safe place for fighters as well. Yeah.
Maybe if I may ask, because there will be children there that have entered.
Yes.
What is it? What are the do's and don'ts? As from now, that parents need to make sure they don't do this. They need to make sure they do this.
Parents need to sign the indemnity form before the kids fight. And
no, besides that, I'm talking about home diet.
Yes. We don't purely, especially with young kids. It's very difficult to actually follow up in diet, and so the kids we sort of like lenient, but in sense of like maintaining weight, because they're too young. Some with 12 years, they don't really understand the importance of actually being a proper diet, because they're just young. So what we do, if a young kid weighs about 34 or 24, for example, we don't expect too much of a difference of 5 kg difference, and so we normally play around with the weight category, like we call it a walking weight. So a boxer have two weights, have a walking weight like a normal weight when you're not training,
Yes.
and they have a training weight when you're actually stepping in the ring and actually fight. So what we do with the cadets, we just allow them to participate with their walking weight because they're still young. We start taking things seriously when it comes to when you start from 16 upwards. But as I said before, with me in terms of that knowledge, I'm not too clued up when it comes to amateur level because I am a professional boxing coach. So what I'm telling you right now, I just heard from one of my colleagues. So I always take interest actually knowing it development, because what we're doing here, we are just developing boxing from e-youth. Okay. So as in all I know would see